Hello folks. Hi. Probably. If all goes well, you should be hearing my voice. Also with modulation and other such things. If all has not gone well, you are not hearing me. And I will be forced to kill again. And continue killing until the problem is resolved. In related news, I don't like the Windows hands-free Bluetooth headset telephony bullshit that I have to go through every time my computer reboots. I will murder, and I will murder again until the problem is resolved! But I think things are fixed. They goddamn well better be fixed. Hello. I'm your extremely stable host, Zyther KQ Squirrel Hoggington. Are you ready to be in a car with me?
We'll make video games that would help sharpen people's minds. They'll be good, clean, fun games.
Good, clean fun. What did you miss? The usual. Sound issues. Can't have a stream without them. If you try, you fail. Hello. We're probably good. We're probably ready. Haha. So now that remarkable amount of sound bullshit has been resolved, and also Firebot has updated on me, and also, I'm done with my psychotic break. We're starting about 5 minutes late, but that's okay, because I went like nearly an hour late last night, and it's fine. It all adds up. It adds up. I think. Holy hell, I need some water. Car, but it's just that you eat the pea. This car does have a mouth, which I find disconcerting. Like, you can put stuff in your car mouth. Fill your car whole. Which is also known as a garage. Look, as long as I'm audible, and I sound like myself, I'm fine. Everything's fine. Everything's just fine. It's definitely been a night. Hold on, let me... Speaking of, Firebot updated, so I have to, check something.
Real happiness is just a chemical state.
Yeah, it works.
The doctors won't let me take any drugs.
Yeah, it works. It still works. Good. Good. Wait a minute. No, Flare redeemed something earlier. It's cool. I should have known that worked, but I didn't know that worked because I wasn't paying attention.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Not now, Kelly. I'm having a psychotic breakdown. That may be the most in-character response I've given to that line. Ahem! So, let's go over here. Bring this down. Get my goddamn ears back in the goddamn chat box. Turn off the Popful Mail music and let's what the car. Let's car this car. Off the carving block. Daily mission, win 3 gold crowns. Cool. I'm actually curious, like, what's in here? What is this? What the car? Okay, here's the trophy room. I have been steadily collecting trophies. I'm missing one. Between the dildo and the toaster. Data room. Can I, like, bully my way through here? No? Okay. Right, we looked in here. I forgot we looked in here. Okay. Yeah, between the dildo and the toaster. Right here, see? We're missing one. That's a bowling pin? Well, yes, but if you have a brave heart and you are valiant in spirit, why are you watching me play this game? Creators only. I'm not a creator. Here are the user levels, come to think of it. Wait. Yeah, I thought so. And these must be the difficult user levels. Well, can I smash through this one? Yes. What's in here? Even more difficult user levels? Triband. What is this? What is this?
Wow, it's a golf car.
This too is golf! Yeah, there was no golf in all the sports, and I was like, why not? And why can I RB? What did that mean? Oh, I didn't find the card. Hold on. There's probably a card in here.
Wow, it's a golf car.
RB, we have the meat. It's true. We do have the meats. Why can I Arby's? You can Arby's because you have a free heart and a clear mind. I'm not seeing anything in the way of a key. A key. In the way of a card. Oh. Yeah, unless it's actively underneath a tree. Wedge between the second and third islands. That's also a valid idea. It's not under these trees. Let's go fall into a pit over here. No, but... maybe there just isn't one. I did terrible. Oh well. Maybe there just isn't cards in here? If I find any cards, I'm coming back to this level.
Wow, it's Balthar.
Doubt there is no card on an official level. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. But this also has exactly the same title as the previous level. Yeah, what is this area is a good question. Like, I just kind of wandered in here because I was... If I'm honest, I was avoiding going back to the long car level.
Wow, it's Balthar.
And these are all the same title. What is this? Like, I don't feel like I should have aced that. Contemplating the explosive. I mean, I contemplate explosive barrels every day of my life. I think we should have those in reality. I think they should just be sitting around public places. Triband. What is this? Check out Triband for more what the fun. Oh, it takes me to the Triband website. What the car, what the golf, what the bat. What is what the bat? Oh, it's VR. You have baseball bats for hands. Okay. Do not press this button. What does that do? Are you kidding? No, I'm clicking that again. Oh, and it takes me to the What the Golf soundtrack. Okay, well that's cute. I guess this was just an advertisement for What the Golf in a very oblique way. I genuinely don't know what I just experienced. What are you? Yeah, these are user levels. Is there more stuff in here? Yeah, there's more user levels. Okay. Well, talking to the tour guide explain it all, not unless their name is Clarissa. Hi, I'm Sarah. Come hang with the Triband team on Discord. How many okay, I have to put a moratorium on Sarahs. We have too many. You have to pick a different name. If you're a pre-existing Sarah, you're fine. But we have way too many Sarahs. Let's do the daily. What is this?
Must focus on bunnies.
Be the car of long bread car.
Must
Alright, let's go
focus
get
on
bread.
Bunnies.
Let's go get bread painfully. We cross the giraffe. Okay, but as long as I'm here, Celine mentioned last time that we can go up the Ferris wheel. Let's go up the Ferris wheel and see what's there. This is totally not me avoiding everything to, It's totally not me avoiding everything. Avoiding doing that level again. Oh, shit. I fell. Okay. No, it's cool. It's cool. We'll just go back up again. Totally not me avoiding my objective. No. Not no, let's go get bread painfully. Let's go get bread. As in... Let's get French bread. Or a baguette. No, those are the same thing. Or Italian bread. Or rye bread. Or, like, Danish smorgasbord. Is it time for Melty Blood? Oh god, I would love that, actually. No, I wouldn't. I'm actually pretty bad at, Melty Blood. That's okay. Submissive and simple. Real talk. I love watching YouTube channels about sandwiches. And I'm always there, like, nodding along. They're like, you know, you have to balance out the acidity of these pickles with maybe a little bit of sweetness in the thaw. And I'm, like, nodding along. And then I go ahead and I make, like... I make sandwiches like an Arby's. It's just like a fucking 3-inch brick of roast beef covered in horseradish sauce. I'm from Maryland. This is a legacy of my people.
It was a skater car.
The neck! What's your excuse? You're not from Maryland. Well, you're doing it wrong then. Okay. Okay, so you do not land on the mines. You do have to jump off. Where are we jumping to? Over here. Shit. Yeah, I don't really know that song. All I know is, you know, like, hey, you! I should be your car friend. Oh, damn it. I got on the road and I messed it up. It's cool. We're gonna grind around at the speed of grind. Got places to grind. Gotta follow my grind bow. Oh no, there's another... Shit. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. More skateboards should be giraffes. I think we need a giraffe opinion on that, but yeah, probably. Alright, and then we go this way. 2, 3, 4... Jump! No. That rail off to the right at the beginning. You're right, but I have no idea how to get to it. Can I grind that rock? Ah! Yeah, shut up. Go away. I don't think I can grind that rock, but I agree. It looks like a shortcut. Maybe what I do is There we go, okay. No. That's not actually a shortcut. Oh god, I forgot about the fucking rail. Okay, cool. Should I... It's another route. Yeah. Whoops. Notice that it was at, from what the golf was, instead of what the car's background. You know, I didn't actually notice that. You're right. Alright. It is a shortcut. If you jump at the right time... it just wasn't an obvious shortcut. So I... blocked it out. Mentally. Or something. I don't know. I am only about 30% awake. And I'm still severely pissed off. I'm still deeply and severely pissed off. But it's cool. Probably jump that hairpin turn. You're probably right. Except I can't manually jump. Yeah, my button in this level is pump, if it's not on a rail. Yeah, I wish I could. It's fine, though. We'll just... One of these is... correct, and I don't know which one. Let's complete the course first. We'll come back for that. That felt good, right there. V. Hup. Herp. Yeah, by the way, don't stop making suggestions. Like, just because I am incapable of doing something, or, the game style will not allow me to do something, doesn't mean it's not a cool idea that could come into play in a future level or in a future scenario. These are all good ideas. And even when they're bad ideas, they're fun ideas. So... do not get discouraged. I'm sure not. Alright. 1, 2, 3, jump! I think 3 is... I think 3 is right. Alright. Does everything in my power to avoid returning to I'm longing it. I don't know if I'm psychologically prepared. My psychology is, my psychology is unprepared. One, 2, 3, 4. Up! Yes, no! Yesy, no. The yesiest no in the no. The entire field of psychology is prepared. I had a doctor's appointment the other day. Just, you know, a light physical checkup. Making sure that I'm still functional after, like, COVID and kidney stones and all. And for the first time ever, a doctor actually asked me, like, hey, it seems like you have some history of clinical depression. Are you okay? Do you need anything? And I was like, I'm good, but, thank you? Like, that has never happened at just a basic routine checkup before. And I don't know why it happened now. Did I actually look depressed? I don't know. And, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if I looked depressed. But I got a doctor that gave a damn. Maybe? You have insurance coverage. You know, that's probably the more cynical but accurate truth of it. Is I have actual insurance now, so they're comfortable asking me shit like that. Anyway, just for the record, I'm cool. Like, I have been depressed in the past. I know the horrors of depression, and I'm not suffering them at current time. But now I know that if I am, I will have, like, something I can fall back on. Oh, they still weren't suggesting therapy. It was just like, do you need any drugs? Because I can get you drugs. I assume they meant, like, the legal kind. I mean, I assume. I could be wrong on that point. My doctor could have been trying to deal at me, but I doubt it. Okay, that was wrong. Anyway, let's go back to I'm Longing It, and we will long for the sweet release of Car. Depending on the state, weed could be legal. I have a dispensary literally behind my fucking apartment building. How do I get down from... I guess I have to take the roller coaster. I figured that would take me back to the start of the level, but... It is taking me back to the start of the level. No, we're good. Alright. Let's do it. Let's fall in love. Birds do it, bees do it, even educated fleas do it. Let's do it. Let's fall in love. Alright, I think the play is... I take this first turn as usual. But then I go across the second and third. So I have to come out of that hairpin with some speed. Since we're talking about drugs, I guess. Can I just straight across some of those? They look shorter than the car. Yes, thank you. Welcome to last night. That was what we were doing all last night, was trying to go across the, those. And, you have to have a certain amount of speed to do so. Last night I was trying to drift them. Well, trust me. Last night I was, in fact, doing this a lot. Yeah, I've beaten this, but it's got a real bullshit gold condition. And for example, I don't think I just made the gold condition. That was too slow. Yeah. Take the second as normal. No, that can't be done. If I take the shortcut on the first, I run out of speed for the second. Like, I turn so wide that I can't get around the corner. So, I think my plan is to skip the shortcut on the first. Play Roundabout? You know, I've never played Roundabout. I've thought about it. But yeah, I think you just do this. And that's how you do it. Except then you don't have the speed. Then you just don't have the speed to make the turn. And I feel like there should be a way to conserve enough speed to make that turn without falling off. And I don't know, I just don't know which turn to cut. Ah! Was that it? Was that it? Was that it? That was it. You were wrong that- I don't know if you were wrong or not. It's entirely possible, were you playing this, you would have managed to do it that way. I just needed, I needed to do whatever the fuck that was. Game is full of the human... Yeah, you have to experience the human element. This doesn't go anywhere. Yeah, this doesn't actually go anywhere. Meow. Oh. Alright, I think we've done every level in the, in whatever fucking world we're in. Except for the user-created levels. I'll get into that nasty shit later. But... let's go experience driving! We never did solve the mystery of the Snaraths. They are just living their lives. They are just living their lives. Episode 5, Driving. Alright. What's this? The loop. I don't know what I expected.
Car is toy.
Yes, it is. Oh, right. If you go too fast in a slot car, you go off the rails. This level sucks. Okay, we got the card. There we go. Now let's do the gold time. Yay! Is this burger a level? No.
Break it till you make it.
This too is a burger. You're right. This too is a burger. Oh. 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 Posing like shit just got real. Have a plant. Oh, okay. Well.
It's the final countdown.
Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da. Whoops. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Whoops. Sometimes it'll put me back on track, other times it won't. Oh. Oh. Well, now I should be able to just sit here and wait for the gate to catch up to me. Except I don't think it moves if you're not. How is everyone? I'm great. I am, in fact, legendarily fantastic. I'm the best. Where's the fucking gate? Where'd it go? Finish line. Finish line, honey. There you are. Shit. Okay, well, that's fine. Now I know how to get the card, so... Oh no! I'm in a shoe! And I had so many children I didn't know what to do. So, I guess I ate them. The end. Fairy Tales with Auntie Maud. Nope, nope. Come back, you fuck. No, it's all. Now it's stopped because it's over there. I'll never get gold this way. Fuck it! Full speed! No, that's not gonna work. Oh, thank you for the clip. I have no idea what it is. And I fell off the track. Moist Braves Eggplant Rack Attack. Help! Eggplants are attacking my rack. Moistly. Alright. I never was much good at slot cars. Do you know there's an entire side quest devoted to slot cars in Yakuza? That's gonna be fun to play someday. Because I am going to play the Yakuza series at some point. It will take me approximately 65535 years to go through those games. I hope you are looking forward to it, because it cannot be stopped, only delayed. An awkward zombie comic about the Flockhart. Yeah. There sure is. Ah, you son of a sensitive Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon has only daughters. I am not canonical. Ah! Oh, hey, Starry Night. I do know a place where sailors hang out. Did you know that Shenmue got nominated for a... No, Shenmue won the, won, like, a user-nominated BAFTA for most influential game. And, you know, yeah, I should be able to skip that corner. That specific corner is where I should be able to skip. Anyway, Shenmue won, like, a user-nominated BAFTA for most influential game. And I fucking love Shenmue, but that's bullshit. Silver time. That's fine. I love Shenmue, but it is not a hugely influential game, I don't think. Not compared to, like, many other games that exist in our current reality. There we go, jump over here, let's grab this. Jump back over. Shenmue is basically prototype Yakuza. Yeah, Shenmue is prototype Yakuza. Shenmue, is a very influential adventure-style game, I'll give it that. But I just don't see it influencing many other... Like, when other nominees were much more influential. Influence Yakuza, that's influence... Yeah, most influential game ever, though? Don't see it. Of course, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 was on that list, so I'm not sure anybody fucking read the brief. No, that is a dead end. Well, that's fine, let's do this. Alright, let's not do that. Let's, Yeah, I wanna actually go read what the nominees were when I'm done this level. Now I am curious about the nominees. Alright, let's go off right here. No, I guess I don't go off right there. Next turn up. Oh, are you looking? Okay. That's valid. Oh, frick. I mean, fly car racing is fun and cool, but, never gonna claim to be the best at it. I gotta not roll the car, that helps. Believe it or not. It helps if you don't roll your car off the track. This one here feels like the one to jump, you're right. And then you just wait. Shenmue. Doom. Doom is number 2. No, I'm sorry. I love Shenmue deep in my heart. It is not more influential than Doom. It is not more influential than Super Mario 64. Final Fantasy... Baldur's Gate 3? Bitch, that's a brand new game! That ain't influenced shit! Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is like an edgy Skyrim mod. Baldur's Gate 3 has no furries. Also, I think Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is like 3 months old at this time. Yeah, but he's human like 90% of the time, so...
Raisin is served.
Oh, it's not literally a, Skyrim mod. I'm just saying that because it's... basically a Skyrim... Okay. February 2025. Yeah, no. I feel like Myst ought to be on that list. Yeah? Do not think you're wrong, or, you know, King's Quest? I don't know if King's Quest is still considered influential. Oh, dang it. I don't know if King's Quest is still considered influential. Believe me, I would normally go to bat for that. But... are people still looking at King's Quest as anything but, like, an elaborate joke on Roberta Williams' sense of game design? Either it influenced things or it didn't. Perhaps. But, I don't know if anybody's looking at King's Quest anymore. I feel like if it's gonna be the most influential game of all time, it should be something people still look at when they're considering what to do with their games. It should not only have inspired then, it should be inspiring now. Rogue. Rogue! Jesus Christ! Rogue! Can I go in the rabbit hole? Rabbit hole? No. I can go in the rabbit mouse hole! Shit. Okay. It's not a rabbits do not live in walls. Half-Life 2 is just more Half-Life. Half-Life 2 is the first game to implement really, really non-goofy physics. Like, technically you could get me on Trespasser for a first-person shooter to implement physics, but in a non-goofy way, Half-Life 2 is really big on physics. I don't know about that either. How'd I do? Okay. I think I can do the same thing, but faster. I already missed it. You made a big enough impact in your day that you founded an entire genre. Yeah, if you made enough big enough impact in your day that you founded an entire genre, and then people stopped making games in that genre while other genres carried on. The only King's Quest style adventure game I've seen in the last while is the Crimson Diamond, which is deliberately a throwback. Still, I just don't think we're gonna agree on this point. I would almost argue for Secret of Monkey Island over King's Quest, insofar as adventures go. More people are currently making point-and-click adventure games with wacky senses of humor where you can't die or get stuck. Unless you're, you know, me at 8. You should never pay more than $20 for a computer game. Adjusted for inflation, you should never pay more than $40-some for a computer game. There is a Monkey Island adjusted for inflation. Yeah. LucasArts style... Well, sure, they were a response to King's Quest, but... I would put Myst. Yeah, Myst was essentially a response to Zork. Myst sidestepped the entirety of the King's Quest Monkey Island au revoir. Which is why I would put Myst on the list. I don't know, King's Quest does deserve a space on the list, but I wouldn't vote for it. Please stop overshoot. Please stop overshooting. Let's just go, let's just go. Straight ahead. Yeah, I didn't get the gold time. Enough momentum on that circular chunk of track to skip the vertical section. That may be what I have to do. Let's take a look. actually use the circle to turn around and then shortcut from the start of the track. Is that even... No, you cannot turn. Yeah. I would personally not... I just... Like I said, I fucking love Shenmue, but it is not that kind of influence. It is not that kind of critical influence. And we can argue all day about what is, but I will stick to it is not. Ah. And in a way, it's great, actually, that we can debate what is the most influential game of all time. The thing about Half-Life 1, the reason Half-Life 1 is on that list, is it put plot in first-person shooters. Like, I hate to say it, but the best you got for plot was, yeah, either Marathon terminals or, like, Strife's NPCs. You did not have an active plot going on around you. You just got, like, suggestions of plot happening in still images and text. Dragon Quest, Jesus Christ, Dragon Quest. That's another thing about that list. It's extremely what did Americans think was influential. Or I suppose since it's BAFTA, what did the British think was influential? But it definitely has a locational bias. Yeah, where the fuck was Pong on that list? Although I personally would say, Space Invaders. You know, they're the Space Invaders. There certainly was a time when, just about every video game coming out was Space Invaders, but horizontal. Space Invaders, but the invaders were reactive and could come down and attack you. Space Invaders, but it scrolled. Lara Croft titties, more influential. The first game. Man, Lara... Tomb Raider... Okay, to start off with, Tomb Raider does not exist. Unless Prince of Persia exists. But it did do 3D Prince of Persia better than Prince of Persia 3D did. So much better. Prince of Persia 3D was a fucking travesty. I know, I played it. Although it did have a really hot Rakshasha in it. Yeah. I mean, the fact that it's Final Fantasy VII means there's 6 other games that it's standing on the shoulders of. True. But are people looking at those games when they think about the legacy of Final Fantasy? Or are they looking at, like, how fucking cool it was to summon Knights of the Round for 20 fucking minutes? Ultima, Jesus Christ, Ultima 4. Wizardry! Without wizardry, you do not have Final Fantasy. How far back do we trace this? Even wizardry was building on, terminal games of... I don't know. Yeah, it is a semantics disagreement, and I get that. Oh, that's even slower. Maybe I'm just too distracted? MIDI maze. Oh, I hit that bear in the groin. Does anybody point at MIDI maze and go, hey, this really inspired me to make a video game? The Encarta people. The irritating stick. Gee. Anyway, I'm glad we've all agreed that the most influential video game of all time was, 720 in the arcades. Inspired Skate or Die. Most important video game of all time. Inspired Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Most important soundtrack of all time. I think that's a choice that will make everybody angry. So it's obviously correct. Okay, is it faster to do this? Oh my god! I'm disgusted. Inspired both Superman and Goldfinger. The most important Bond villain and the most important superhero of all time. Who can forget Goldfinger's superheroic antics? Who can forget that time Superman nearly killed James Bond by tying him to a bomb? Who can forget the most important henchman of all time, Blowjob? The guy you cannot hit. I have no idea how to shave off, like, an entire second. 2 seconds. I have no idea how to shave off 2 seconds. Blowjob in his large Texas hat, yes. Going the mouthhole route might do it. You're right. I'll try that again. I'll stop flipping over first. Anyway, yeah, like, I don't think anybody here is actually wrong. There are as many influential games as there are stars in the fucking sky. Can I take that very first hairpin by jumping it? That's a good question. That's a really good question. Let's try it. Yes, but then I can't get on the other track, can I? No. The games that influence your head look like the stars in the sky. Echo the Dolphin influenced me to play something the fuck else. And also, Echo the Dolphin inspired me to leave the Sega CD soundtrack to that game in my CD player all night long. I was better at falling asleep to the Echo soundtrack than I was falling asleep to the Sonic CD soundtrack. Because the Sonic CD soundtrack would inevitably wake me up with, "Oh, ha, 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 ha." Oh, did I make it? Did I make it? No, butts. Echo the Dolphin inspired many things, including pain and suffering. Welcome, my son. Welcome to the machine. Where have you been? Okay, we know where you've been. Alright. We got gold! Beautiful. Pokemon. Oh, man. Pokemon sure influenced me a bit. Like, not much, but a bit. Okay, let's just turn around and go back. I don't think there's anything else on this loop. Pokemon inspired me to, like, never listen to a fandom ever again. Proven invaluable in these trying times. Surprised Pokemon did that and not Final Fantasy. Yeah, believe it or not, Final Fantasy did not do that. Or Homestuck. I mean, I wandered out of Homestuck before that became an issue.
Car with Hot Wheels.
Hey, Hot Wheels. Here on the Hot Wheels test track. Okay. Never go around. No, you have to go around the loop. You can't jump off the side. Ah, there was a ramp too. I saw that. I saw that. There's another ramp. So that didn't. Okay, it did. We don't have to worry about the time. All we need is the card. So here's a question that I'm curious about. What's your favorite least influential game? What game can you think of that didn't inspire anyone to do anything, but you like it anyway? I'm considering it myself. I'm trying to figure mine out. Family dog. Yeah, okay. Man, least influential game. What game was just an absolute fucking dead end and I love it anyway? Antarctic Adventure. Yeah, that's probably pretty good. Dragon Quarter. There's been a handful of games that you... Without Dragon Quarter, the entire Dead Rising series doesn't exist.
Drop it like it's Hot Wheels.
It reused the same, that whole reset, but keep all of your stuff thing. That's why it's hard for me to think of anything, because I keep thinking of, like, oh, well, I want to say, like, Lufia 2, but Ancient Cave inspired fucking everything. Oh, what the hell is, it's up there? Okay. Ancient Cave and the, like, IP system from Lufia 2 inspired a whole bunch of shit. And, like, it can't be a game with a sequel. The Coin Game. Oh, that's interesting. I guess it would have to be a pretty recent game, huh? Because it would have to, like... The only thing Broken Sword 4 inspired was for Broken Sword 5 to... Oh, that could be it. Well, I whiffed that. Didn't Devil May Cry 2 inspire, like Dante's appearance in Shin Megami Tensei 3? Which, in turn, inspired dozens of... Featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series. An established series, but we don't talk about that one entry. Chrono Cross? DMC, Devil May Cry. Oh. Oh. Is it possible to influence things by being a cautionary tale? Bomberman Act there. So these are your favorite games, then, that inspired nothing. Double Dragon 3. Man. That's fair. Although that does remind me that I was vaguely considering, like, Double Dragon Advance. Just for, like, a one-night beat-em-up stream. Like a one-night, one-off playthrough of Double Dragon Advance. I don't know how many continues it has, but... inspiring me to do shit is not the same as, like, inspiring the game industry to do shit, so... you're safe with that choice, I'm just thinking about stuff. Can I? No. Fuck. Hey, what about 8 Eyes? Getting better. Did 8 Eyes inspire? Did it? I mean, I know I've seen a couple of indie games that were like, I wanted to do the Metroidvania 2-player thing with 8 Eyes and... there's this one, like, Falconeer, indie game. Not the Falconeer, that's a different thing. Although I can't remember if that game ever came out, so, you know. Alright, going full burn the entire way. If I could skip this loop, it would take like a full second. The least influential game ever near. Yeah, that Nier guy just doesn't exist.
It's getting hot in wheels.
So take off all your clothes. Bubsy 3D, oh man. Bubsy 3D inspired Mike Berlin to retire after... well, no, that was Siphon Filter. Siphon Filter inspired Mike Berlin to retire. After Bubsy 3D, the company was working on Siphon Filter, which turned out to be their, like, big, popular smash hit. But Mike Berlin just was like, no, I'm not gonna be involved in a game where you're running around shooting people, particularly not in a monastery, which is one of the levels. I refuse to be involved with this. I'm retiring from the games industry. And, you know, I have a lot of respect for him for that. But yeah, Siphon Filter did have the air taser, which is, objectively the best taser in all video games. Objectively just the best taser in all video games. Like... I don't know. I have a weak spot for that game, even if Gabe Logan runs like he fucking filled his pants 10 minutes ago. And he's hoping you don't notice. God fucking fuck. Alright, I'll just go get a good time first. Then I'll come back for the card. I'm loving these levels, by the way. It's just that they are like straight driving challenges, which kind of innately makes them less interesting than driving using giraffes as your wheels. Alright, what angle do I have? I have to kind of go straight on at that, and I keep turning into it instead. There was a time when I had played most of the Siphon Filter series. That game is kind of hard. That series is kind of hard. There's a lot of, like, insta-fail stealth missions and stuff. You know what else is hard? Concrete? Playing a Hitman, yeah. Hitman is a series I would kind of love. No, it's not a series I would love. It's one particular game in the series that I would kind of love to get into, but I'm so bad at stealth games. But I've been told that that's the appeal of Hitman, is watching someone, like, be incredibly bad at stealth games and have to run away and, like, beat somebody to death with a trout. In the style of, like, 90s IRC.
Car with wheels, but they are wrong.
There are no wrong wheels. Only happy little accidents. I think I'm having a happy little accident right now. Yeah, see, I'm the kind of person who's like, oh, I got spotted in this stealth game, it's time to reload. And, like, Hitman will either break me of that or just break me. And if I hold to a strict no reload policy, maybe I could do, like, Hitman streaming. But, you know, could my like innate dipshit perfectionism when it comes to stealth games hold up to that? And the answer is I don't know.
I'm reading everything on the internet on this planet, and there's so much happening.
There's so much happening on the internet. It's true. I'm not even seeing a card here. That's all, folks. Why am I words? But yeah, I'm not even seeing a card here. Maybe I have to go around this speed pad. Whoops. No, there's nothing up there. Okay, over here? Yeah, wait a minute, can I... Oh, there we are. What the card? Okay. So yeah, Hitman is kind of on my list a little bit. I don't know. I mean, at this point, it's faster to list what games aren't on my list, but... I just love video games so much, y'all. Hey, can I... Super Seducer. Yeah, not on my list. I do not want to Super Seducer. I do not want to be super seduced. It's... There's no point listing, like, deliberately shit games, though. I can't jump off onto that, but that's okay, because it doesn't go anywhere. Alright, that's fine. But yeah, it is faster to,
Car with too many wheels.
it's just faster to list games that aren't on my list particularly, and... you will never see me in here playing Sim City or Civilization. You might see me in here playing XCOM. I could be persuaded to care about XCOM. Particularly if I replace all of the names of generated soldiers with Tamino names.
Car with wheels.
Reboot XCOM, yeah. Strut it, girl! Oh. No terror from the deep. Well, there is Open XCOM. And there is, the XCOM Files. Which is a mod for XCOM that's always kind of interested me. You basically start out, like, with 2 agents and a van. And you work upwards from there. And I find that kind of funny. It's just like 2 agents in a van driving around the country looking for Bigfoot and aliens. Nice. But yeah, reboot XCOM is more likely. Push the button for— oh no! No, take me back! Take me back! Mr. Wizard! Alright. That's what it's doing. No! The UFO after series. Maybe. It's not really the, UFO stuff that I'm into. It's like I'm not playing XCOM for the, conspiracy and aliens. I'm playing it for the, aesthetic and to miss on an 87% chance. Because if it's not 100%, it's 0%. Or 50%, whichever you prefer. Let's go this way. What is in this lair? Blech. Game related, say more influential than Mario 64, Half-Life 2, The Sims, and Tetris, is more bewildering than Shenmue being crowned #1, and after 2 months of it being available, what has it had time to influence? Fuck off!
Wheels on fire already. Mom's spaghetti.
What? Spaghetti? What? Spaghetti? Okay, I need to hit this just right. I need to, like, rail grind this. Whoop. It's an Eminem reference. I think you're expected to get sick. Maybe? I guess? I'm trying to get this, card that's on the back of the thing. I think I can do it. The question is, can I ride the bumpy terrain afterwards? And the answer is yes. This is a Trackmania track! Right here. This is some Trackmania shit! That tornado's carrying a car! Let's run straight up! That tornado's carrying a car! Let's run straight up! That tornado's carrying your mom! Shut up, bear. I know what's good for me. Oh man, okay. This is gonna be a butt of a track. Tails' plane is carrying Sonic's car from one of the racing games. Yeah. The tornado's carrying a car. Isn't it the Tornado 2 by Sonic Adventure? I feel like we don't acknowledge that enough. Sonic had a plane and he lost it. This is a GTA 5 fan level. This is a Counter-Strike Surf map. The Tornado 1 blew up in Sonic Spinball. That would be the first time Sonic Spinball has influenced anything. Speaking of your favorite non-influential games... Oh right, the Tornado 1 goes down over Seaside Coast to start the game. Because Tails is experimenting with alternate power sources. Did Spinball or the Pokemon Pinball game come first? Spinball did. I don't think... Pokemon Pinball... For the Game Boy Color... Was the Game Boy Color contemporary with the Sega Genesis? No, it wasn't. Was it? Cause then, Pokemon Coliseum would have a tie-in pack for the, for like Pokemon Red and Blue, so it had to be contemporary with that. And that was the N64 era. It's hard to keep track of dates anymore. Time isn't holding us. Time isn't after us. Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. Oh, this is, Is this better or worse than Long Long Car? Long Long Car, I at least understood the physics. This is very, Pinball Adventure with the wooden flippers and shit? Yeah. I loved Pinball Adventure. Okay. Jump. Skid. Skid. You can just... Oh, no, you can't just stop. Right, I forgot you're always moving forward in this game. Is this easier than... Wow, this is way easier than trying to speed through it. I found the strategy! Alright, I do have to go fast for this. Yeah, I have to go fast for that part. Alright, okay. Yeah, for some reason we have, like, clown horns. Alright, but I do need to get gold at some point. Just maybe not the same time I get the card. Alright, now we drive up the wall. Around this curve. And then what? Let's go straight down! And I could have gone that other way. Which is probably the play. It's probably the right play here. Yeah, I think I preferred a long car to this. But I'm starting to understand a little bit of the physics here. Your tires will kind of magnetically seal to whatever angle you're driving at, if they have a chance to. It's just you need to give them that chance. And the faster you're going, of course, the more lift you generate on these weird angles. But I think... Oh, no. I think it is possible. I think this is possible. This does feel in the realm of possibility-ish. This has a sense of doability about it. If I only believe in myself. Phoenix, you've got to believe in yourself! I wish I could, like, make my boobies grow that way. I'm just saying. Okay, nope. Some of the angles are reminding you of race driving. Does anybody remember, like, 4D stunts? I fucking miss that game. I spent hours and hours on that game. Like 4D, oh. 4D Drive-In Stunts was, I think, the name of it. And it was... That was my driving game of choice. For much of my youth. My youngliness. Loved that dumb bullshit game. Oh! You gotta get your wheels on the track. If your wheels aren't on the track, you're falling off. And that's no good. And that's no good. But yeah, I kind of remember Race Driving, and it didn't have a sequel called Hard Driving. And that game was on the SNES, and it had a frame rate of like 2. Cruisin' USA! And all its many secret cars. Hard Drivin' was the first 3D arcade racer. Race Drivin' was a sequel to it. That makes sense. I'm not gonna hit the gold here, but that's up. I want to survive. Firstly and foremost. Well, I forgot about that turn. You know, this one's gonna take a little while. I think given that, let's go somewhere else for a bit. And we'll come back to this. There's no reason to look. Alright. There's no reason to hammer my head against, like, one race all night long. Fucking holes. Sizey Squirrel, 1995. 1925. What fucking year is it? 2025. What's this? Bring this untitled game to my friend, the goose. Okay. I wonder what they'll call it. 1925, the Gilded Era. The year of flappers. Oh god. Alright, I fell off. That's bad. You can see me swish a little closer to the edge each time. No comment. I think I'm gonna fail this because I fell off a couple of times. No, keep it together. There we go. Worth it! Goose. Hey, speaking of the trophy room, I think we missed a trophy. Somewhere. Exit, jump down here. Beam me up, Spotty. I think we did miss a trophy somewhere. I just want to check something. 'Cause there's one between the bowling... Oh, no, we just got it. We just got it. Okay. Well, I'm wrong. I'm gonna check out the daily real quick, as a break from that other level. Wow, there's a lot of them. Alright, new daily. What is the daily? Today! Honk to hear something new and cool. Now on, when you complete a daily level, replay the level to meet this guy. A ghost will appear. It drives as fast as your best time. Beat your best time. If you beat enough ghosts, you have to fight Trophy Thomas. Okay. Just angle for the top. Aim for the top, Gunbuster. Diddy Kong Racing does seem oddly uninfluential for such a fucking beloved piece of what seems to be everybody's fucking childhood except mine. Speaking of everybody's childhood except mine, I guess Super Metroid doesn't count. Super Metroid may have influenced a couple of things. Yeah, I heard the joke the first time. Alright. Still silver. That's interesting. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to hit more boost pads. More boost pads! Oh well, I'm not getting the time this time. Yeah, no, that is way ahead of me. I do kind of like the Ghost as a representation of where you are on the track and how much you have to do to beat your best time. Straight through the lasers! Lasers! I've got to hit the boost pad up there, or I don't think I'm gonna make it. This fuck! Okay. Well, that kind of killed my momentum. What the geometry? Help, my collision box! It collided. It's a kaleidoscope. Klonoa's blend of hard platforming and tricky puzzle elements. Yeah, I can see that. Klonoa definitely had something that I feel is, if not irreplaceable, then at least didn't really feel like anything else on the market, even if it was a platformer. Like a mascot platformer. I don't think I got a gold on that. No, still silver. So here I am trying to get a gold on a daily level of all things. We took a break from banging our heads against a really hard level to banging our heads against a daily level. At some point, I guess I need to ask, is perfectionism a detriment here? If Mario Kart World does do different vehicles for each, I might consider it. If Mario Kart World costs about fucking $40 less, I might consider it. Unfortunately, it will not, so, eh. Unless it costs free because of piracy. At which point, I will fucking pirate it because it's a Nintendo game and, you know. Damn. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. I got no fucking use for the Switch 2. I got no use for it. I got no heart for it. Yeah, here's the thing. I could save up for the Switch 2. And then I would not be able to buy any games for the Switch 2. If I were a far more popular streamer than I am, maybe I would be able to fund that bastard. But, no. I mean, $40 cheaper. Wow. That's the difference between completely out of reach and completely out of reach, but they are attempting to give you hope. And like, nah. I simply cannot give a shit. Well, we made it faster than our previous time. It was not quite enough. We're getting there, though. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Stop showing me that, please. I'll be the first to admit, I'm not taking exactly optimal lines here. Oh, yeah. Slingshot. Let's slingshot again. It didn't help. No. I think after 3 more tries, I'm gonna go ahead and stop. I do not need to perfect the daily levels. Oh, that was bad. Okay, so 2 more tries. I don't know, to me personally, and I'm not saying this about anybody else, because I know this is a controversial statement, and, like, nobody's going to agree with me. But the Switch 2 feels like the answer to a bunch of questions nobody was asking. One more try. Did I make it? Oh! Alright, we've got our last shot here.
Baby shark, car, 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 car.
Is there anyone other than Zach Barth who's had a genre named after them? You know, I don't think so. Alright. No, let's finish this out. Oh, okay, never mind. Alright, we're done. Haters have always been up Nintendo's. Haters have always... You know, that's as far as you need to go. Haters have always been up Nintendo's butt. Like... Yeah? You want to know what I think will be the most will be the Switch feature that probably gets used the most and talked about maybe the least? I think it'll be the ability to turn those fuckers sideways and use the controllers as a mouse. I think a lot of FPS ports are gonna get made now. I honestly think that is gonna be, like, the thing that gets used the most and talked about the least. People aren't gonna realize how big a deal it is until after the Switch 2 is, like, finished with. I do wonder if you can just plug a USB mouse in there. Or if you have to use the little Magneto fuckers, Joy-Cons, as a mouse, or if you can just use a mouse. Yeah, unfortunately, that's it. That's just how they're doing it. I've been saying for years, just because you own a box doesn't mean you actually, own a permanent copy of the game, and, well, they've proven it. The least you can do is get it on GOG. Jesus fuck, I wish you could get Nintendo games on GOG. GOG would actually fucking respect the goddamn things. Whereas Nintendo is like, oh yeah, you can play Pokemon Coliseum on your Switch, you just can't import any Pokemon. So you can't use your own Pokemon, you have to use a rental Pokemon. Good luck, bitch! Ha Good old games would let you import Pokemon. I'm not sure how they would do it, but they would. But yeah, I wish Nintendo games were on GOG. GOG respects the shit they put out. There's something in this dumpster. Nothing I can have.
But it's time for wheel.
Step one these days to see if it's on GOG or Itch. I don't do that. I admit, I don't do that. I should. I know the entire Goblin series, except for like 4 and 5. So, not the entire series. Anyway, is on GOG. I have no idea where you get Goblins 4 or 5. I have absolutely no idea where you buy those games. If you buy those games. And I know nobody has any idea what the hell I'm talking about, but trust me, those games were important to me. Where the fuck do you get Goblins 4 or 5? I'm gonna look that up in a minute.
One wheel to rule them all.
And in the darkness, run them over. Oh, I did not make that jump. Okay. But no, I still buy like everything on Steam, even though. Well, no, I buy like a mix of. I buy a lot of things on Steam. I've bought a fair few things on Epic by now. I bought a couple of things on Zoom, which is A very odd little platform. Come to think of it, that may be where you get Goblins 4 and 5. Zoom is the equivalent of fucking Poob. Zoom is a weird little store. Hard! Card! Up! There we go, we got the card. We're good. Now we just need to bring it home. Check if you already own it. Sometimes you do multiple times. That's fair. I probably own enough games that I don't need to own more games, but I am always trying to own more games. I don't know. Man, where do you get Goblins 4 or 5? I'm gonna have to look into that. Hi, ducks. Can I cut in line here? What is up here? That said, I know I should play more indie games here on the channel. It's just that lately I've been on kind of a weirdo retro kick. I've been playing lots of big retro commercial games. Hi, what are you? Play tennis. Oh. Okay. We're playing tennis. Even the weird retro games you've been playing are largely indie. Untrue. I've been playing I've been playing Armored Core. I've been playing Broken Sword. Broken Sword was definitely not an indie product. I don't think. What's this heart? Oh. We're going overtime again, apparently. Okay, well, I'm gonna wrap this up then. We'll get back to that other level tomorrow. We'll get back to this level tomorrow. Shush. There. That was good. That was good, though. Where do you get Goblin? Hold on, I gotta check something. Like A at best, not double A and not triple A. The studio that's only known for Broken Sword. Untrue. Revolution. Who, disambiguation. I mean, I definitely don't know them only for Broken Sword. Revolution Software, Beneath a Steel Sky, which also had a sequel, Beyond a Steel Sky. Okay, they had two things. But, like, for a double A, or an A or double A studio, they sure won a lot of awards. Charles Cecil? is a member of the Oath of the British Empire? That's something. Anyway, I'm gonna... Where do you get goblins for? Amazon? Amazon review. If you like... Being a massive fan of the original 3 Goblins games, I was surprised this one went under my radar. Unfortunately, it's one of the worst things I've ever played. That sounds like the Goblin series, alright. And what about Goblins 5? You can get Goblins 5 on Steam? I'll be goddamned. It's $10. Oh man, this is the kind of jank that I know the Goblin series for. Warning! The game consists of 4 parts. Once the King's Chamber is finished, you must exit the game and restart it in Steam. There you can run one of the 4 executables. There are 4 different executables for this one game. I love that. Nice work, guys. You can get Goblins 5 on Steam. I didn't realize that. That's cool. It's like $11. I might. Anyway. Good night, everybody. You're all great. Tomorrow we will drive some more stuff. And I'm gonna eat your head. Please look forward to it. Night, everybody.